Salute to my peoples. Yeah, Chop Shop Volume 7, hot off the griddle. But some of my peoples come in. You know what I'm saying? We got some shits to talk about today, folks. We got some shits to talk about today. Soon as a few of my people show up, get it cracking. Get it cracking, man. Crack a lacking. Okay. Salute, Phil J508. First one in the building, bro. Appreciate you, homie. How you feeling today, bro? We got a lot to talk about today, man. Lot to chop it up about. This is gonna be a beautiful thing right here. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling though, family? Feeling all right? I'm feeling decent tonight, man. Sipping on a little something, you know what I'm saying? Something that I like to sip on. Feeling good, you know what I'm saying? I smoke big, tasting a little shopping. You know what I'm saying? What you hitting on over there, Phil J508? What you hitting on, family? You smoking on anything? Are you drinking on anything? Or is just strictly healthy? If it is, I understand, bro. That's how I need to be for real. Quiet as kept. But I live so unhealthy, man. If I start living healthy, man, I don't know. It might be a shock to my motherfucking system. You heard me? Oh yeah, you blowing on that smoke, man. Blowing on that smoke, that big shit. Salute, my brother CB Sports TV, man. Called real up in this motherfucker. Quiet. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, fam. Thank you for stopping by, man. Yeah, I'm Murray the Cut, man. Yeah, let me know and rent you up, though, CB. You know what I'm saying? After how all real motherfuckers rinsed up on my shit today. You heard me? Let me see. Hold on for a second. For a quick second. You know what I'm saying? For a second. I gotta go to my what's name, rinse people up. All right, look, we got a few of y'all in here. So we're going to start, you know what I'm saying? Let this be a lesson to the people that like to show up late. Feel me? They're going to miss a whole lot of shit. Look, earlier on Trail Boxing Talk, or Trail Talk in the morning, my bad. On Trail Talk in the morning, the homies was talking about the Breonna Taylor case. And I got some updates for y'all in that case. You know what I'm saying? Uh, y'all let me know, man, if y'all rather hear it straight from Tamika Mallory, because I got a recording of her, everything that's going on with the case and stuff, and the settlement, or would y'all rather for me to just talk about it? You know what I'm saying? And I could hit on the most important points. Y'all let me know if y'all want to hear what she got to say. Put a 1 in the chat. If y'all want me to just hit on it, then put a 2 in the chat. We're gonna do it how y'all want to do it tonight and every night for real. Cause y'all my family. Y'all my family, man. I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't say that shit lightly. When I say that shit, I mean that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I'm ever with you, man, anything happen, bro, watch what happen. Watch what I do. Feel me? So look, we gonna do this. Um, I'm gonna let y'all hear what she got to say to Tamika Mallory, and then I'm gonna come in. Okay. Y'all rather for me to just touch on it. All right, cool. Bet. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, this is what she's saying. Tamika's Mallory is saying that this officer Hankinson is his name. Oh, salute Jay Cooley. What up, bro, man? Good to see you in the house, family. Thank you for stopping through, family. I appreciate you. Okay, we was just about to talk about what's going on in the Breonna Taylor case because earlier on Trill they touched upon it, but I don't know if this information has came out since Trill came on earlier this morning. But it has come out that Breonna Taylor, man, they stood up. They stood up and they studded up, bro. I got to give them props, man, because they put it. Salute, Mr. Shelton. Y'all check this out, okay? I'm gonna check it out after the show, family, for sure. Mr. Shelton, man, salute. But they put it in the settlement that police must do reform in Louisville. That's in the settlement. And over 41 companies and entities signed off on this settlement to make it even more serious and more pressing. They 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 looked out for the people in Louisville, man. They made it so that in this settlement, right? Like for instance, the cop Hankinson, he is the one who's known to have shot the most times into Breonna Taylor's house. He's the one that shot the most. He's the one that went wild with the shots. Officer Hankinson. And did y'all know that after they did these shots, Officer Hankinson disappeared for 2 hours. Nobody knew where he was. And also, there are pictures of him right after the incident where he looks inebriated. He looks high or drunk. So the man, not only that, but the neighbors are reporting that that team was at the local bar before they did that no knock warrant. Did y'all know that? That team was at the local bar before they did that no knock warrant. Motherfuckers went into their house with that no knock warrant, high or drunk, or both. Now, one of the officers falsified the police report for the no knock warrant. Oh yeah, that's in there. That's in there too, Carl. That's in there too. CB Sports TV. That's in there. They still pushing for the prosecution of these cops. They said it at the press conference. The mother, also the young female that's with the Black Lives Matter movement. She's fighting for it. The attorneys for the tellers is fighting for it still. For the cops to be prosecuted and locked up. They said it at the press conference when they announced how much they was getting, which is $12 million for this killing. Oh yeah, they put that. That's why I'm proud of them, man. They put that in the settlement. That evidently they still allowed to push for these cops to be arrested and prosecuted. Beautiful, beautiful, man. I feel a whole lot better about that situation now, man, for real. Because I feel like they ain't just sell Breonna Taylor out and sell us out just for that money, man. Because for them to get up at that press conference and talk about them cops still need to be prosecuted and locked up was a beautiful thing. And it shows me that they are not barred from speaking about that type of stuff. What's up, cuz? My cuz, the White F, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's my cousin from Detroit, man. He said, "What's up, big cuz?" Yeah, hit them in the pockets, and their hearts and mind will follow. That's what Johnny Cochran did. Made them put and change policies with training. Facts, cuz. Facts. All facts right there. You know what I'm saying? All facts. But they also, okay, since this cop disappeared for 2 hours right after the shoot, and they suspect him to have been inebriated and on drugs, they they put into law that cops involved in shootings and stuff like this must be drug tested. That wasn't even a law before, man. Can you believe that? Man, if you at your job and you mess something up, you gonna get drug tested. Period. Period. At my job, I drive forklifts. And if I mess something up, it's drug test on the spot. Period. So these cops is wielding a gun and they allowed to shoot people. Salute Andrew Charles. Thank you for stopping through, family, man. I appreciate you greatly, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Good to see your face, brother. So these cops are allowed to carry a gun. And when they shoot somebody, they not even getting drug tested. What the hell type of shit is that, man? That's some straight bullshit, man. Nah, nah. So they putting that into law that these cops need to be drug tested. And let's see. So what it said is uh, police dealing with alcohol and drug abuse. New system. There's a new system also in Louisville to deal with the amount of warrants that can be served in one night on one case. So salute family Martin Wonderlick, man. Thank you for stopping through, family. Good to see you. So uh, they are now taking a look at the amount of warrants that they serving on people in one night. And they are starting to say that this can no longer be done. Because for the simple fact that they had surveillance on Breonna Taylor's house. And a month before they kicked in the door, they showed the ex-boyfriend of Breonna Taylor coming out of her house with a package from the post office. And on the warrant, it says that the post office complained about these packages and said that they were suspicious. But then they go to the post office and the post office says that they never said that. So they kicked in Breonna Taylor's door because they said they spotted this man coming out of her house a month before they kicked in the door with a suspicious package. And that was their reasoning for kicking in her door. A month later, after that, after the fact, that's bullshit, man. They kicked in that young lady's door, man, and blazed her up, man. That shit is so sad, bro. That's so sad, man. And I'm glad that justice will be done in this case because it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Tamika Mallory is her name. She's been boots on the ground at these protests, man. I got to give her prop, man. Shout out to Tamika Mallory, man, because she been boots on the ground up here with the Black Lives Matter movement. And people was getting locked up for standing up for all of us, man. And the Black Lives Matter is bailing these people out. You get locked up because this movement, we coming to get you up out of there. I don't care how much your bail is. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. And that's all you could really ask for, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can ask for. So, you know, I'm just glad to see that Breonna Taylor didn't die in vain, and that change is coming about because of this beautiful sister's death. Because it needs to happen. It needs to happen, man, and it needs to happen everywhere, man. Trump and his cronies is trying to prevent it from happening everywhere, but as long as we keep on pushing, man, keep on fighting, it's gonna happen. I'm proud of my young brothers and sisters that ain't giving up. That's out there in the struggle for us, man. I'm proud of it, man. You know, something I wanted to hit upon, man. And, it was off of the trail earlier because I was listening to the trail. Salute to the trail talk in the morning with Black Fight Fan 78 Sports TV and CC Robinson. Salute to them. And, I don't mean no disrespect to my peoples when I say this, but, earlier they was talking about what happened to the police officers, and they was talking about it, like with joy. And I understand where they are coming from, but then I think like this, what about our brother Meredith Campbell? Meredith Campbell, y'all know, if y'all real LDBC, y'all know Meredith Campbell is LDBC. You know what I'm saying? And he's a cop. He's a cop. I believe he's SWAT. You know what I'm saying? So him being a part of the LDBC and being a cop, imagine how he feel when his brothers say it's good, that somebody, a stranger walked up and put something in the window on two cops. Now, I'm not talking if that man that did that, he knows something about these cops that we don't know, like they was crooked or something, you know what I'm saying? And he did what he had to do, then fine, let it be what it's gonna be. But if they wasn't, and he just did that to two random cops, I don't feel that's right. I don't feel like they deserve to be killed. If they could be good cops, man. They could be reaching out. They could be helping youth in the neighborhoods and stuff. We don't know. I hope I don't sound like no sellout or like I'm weak by saying that, man. Because I ain't trying to be weak. God knows I love my people, man. And if I was called to stand up for my people, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I love my people, man. I mean, I got kids that's black, of course. So, of course, I want to see our people develop and get stronger and grow bigger, you know, but not at the expense of our humanity and not at the expense of our integrity and not at the expense of somebody that might be innocent. I hope y'all can kind of feel where I'm coming from, man. I don't know, man. I hope I don't sound like I'm weak, you know, but I got to speak what I really feel, man. If I don't speak what I really feel, then this ain't the chop shop. If I can't come in here and tell the truth and come in here and speak how I really feel, then what the fuck am I here for? You know, I'm here to, talk to my people, man. Chop it up with my people, man. Tell my people how I feel. My people can tell me how they feel. And if we disagree, we can agree to disagree. And that's cool. And I ain't gonna hold no grudges against nobody, man, if they disagree with me. We all got our separate feelings about stuff, man. And that's just my feelings about that. That's another cop in the LDBC. I forgot what his name is, but I know he a true supporter of us. And I believe that Meredith Campbell is black. No, man, I appreciate you too, Andrew Charles. I appreciate you too, man. Hey, my cousin said, and that sister needs to be protected so no bullshit happens to her. Real shit, facts. We gotta protect Tamika Mallory, man. And while I was around, man, when nothing happened to her, bro. Phil J508 said it's very unfortunate, but it's a statement. Facts, bro. Andrew Charles says, appreciate you, Dose. And I appreciate you too, bro. For sure, man. So, uh, this is also how I feel, y'all. Our people got a long way to go, man. We need we need to be feeling equal around here. This is 2020 fucking 20, man. 20 fucking 20. And my people still don't feel like we equal. And that's wrong, man. That shit ain't right, bro. And maybe 7-8 and Black Fight Fan CC is right. Maybe it's gonna take some drastic shit to change this situation. Because it seemed like we've tried all other ways and exhausted all other avenues already. We don't try to protest it. We don't try to march it. We don't try to we shall overcome. And they kumbaya, And where did that get us? We still stuck in the fucking same situation, basically. Basically, ain't shit changed for real. Only thing changed is we ain't in change. But that can change. If you elect Trump again, that shit can change, bro. If you don't see right now that motherfucker's a stone cold racist, don't give a fuck about no other race but his own, and really don't give a fuck about nobody else but himself, then you blind, my brother. Biden, probably the same way, but the only difference is Trump stirs up the racism in these white people. Trump is looked at as a leader for these white supremacists. He's looked at as, hey, my president is fucking feeling the same way I am. So I'm justified if I go out here and kill me some motherfuckers. Just because of their skin color. I'm justified. And I'll gladly go to jail because my fucking president feel the same way I do. The fucking most powerful man in the land is a fucking white supremacist, man. I cannot vote for that motherfucker, man. And I know that we should be getting something for, voting for Biden. Yeah, we should be getting something, but ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody, putting nothing out there that we can all get behind and push on every channel, every LDBC channel. We got the ear of the community right now. So anything that we say and we put out there is gonna be heard, man. And it's gonna be spread. So let's formulate something, y'all. Let's get something together, man. Let's get some demands together, man. And just put the shit out there. It can't hurt nothing. It can't hurt nothing, man. But y'all best believe this. Mark my words, man, and I hope to God it don't come true. If black people start going at these police hard, and then we break out into a race war right after that. So police is on white people's side. And with the police come the Army and the Navy and the Marines and the Navy SEALs and the gunships. They got missiles and tanks. You come outside trying to shoot a 45, they got missiles and tanks. We gonna lose, peoples. We gonna lose. Ain't no winning right there, man. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, bro. Come on. Come on, man. I can't be the only one that feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking like I'm scared. Fuck it. I'm ready to die, man, if it's going to further my daughters and my sons' lives. If it's going to make their lives better, I'm ready to die. Right now. I'm ready to go. But I don't want to die over some shit that could be avoided. Like, if we ain't got to die to change shit, I don't know. And maybe we do. I'm not ruling out nothing at this point because we done tried a whole bunch of shit and shit don't seem to be working. I'm just letting y'all know. If y'all don't know, we ain't got no win right there. Especially with Trump in office right now. No win. No win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that shooter that did what he did, I hope he had a good reason for it. I hope that the man knew something that we don't know. You know, and if he did, then so be it. Then if they did something and they deserved it, then they got what they deserved. But if not, man, we can't go around shooting police officers, man. We can't do it, man. Let me see what my cuz said, man. My cuz said, no, that's real, cuz. Innocent people don't deserve to die because of bad ones. But the good cop must weed out the bad cop, or the whole barrel cop just as bad. Turning a blind eye is wrong. Facts, cuz. And cuz, I know, like up there in Michigan, man, the police been Ku Klux Klan members since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, bro, coming up there, police been Ku Klux Klan members up in Michigan. And my people stayed in Belleville. You know what I'm saying? And they was motherfucking Klansmen. I knew that as a kid. Luckily, I ain't never get fucked with, but I knew it though. Andrew Charles says, "Why live racist ass police and they supporters only fly their gang flags in public? The thought of going to war with race soldiers like concerns me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Salute 88 Sports Talk TV. Salute, family. Thank you for stopping through, bro. I got some hot topics tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna sit here, chop it up with my peoples. I'm sipping on a little something, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Gonna smoke me some of that payal. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to kick it with my peoples. You know, hey, that concerns me too, Andrew Charles. Cause I mean, when we had the Civil War, it was white soldiers fighting with black soldiers. The black soldiers got in later on, but it was white soldiers fighting against the Confederate. And they weren't, in my opinion, they really weren't fighting to free slaves. Them soldiers was fighting for their country. They was fighting because part of the country defected from the rest of the country. So the other part of the country was fighting to maintain that dominance and maintain them countries to be in the Union, force them to. Them soldiers wasn't fighting for race. You know what I'm saying? In the end, that's what it turned out to be. But I feel like as they was fighting, that's not what it was. I can't believe that, man. That Officer Hankerson, that was in this squad that shot up Breonna Taylor's house. He went missing for 2 hours after he shot up Breonna Taylor's house. And they say that the whole squad was out at the bar right before they did that no-knock warrant, drinking. Plus that Officer Hankerson, the one who shot the most shots into Breonna Taylor's house, looked inebriated on a picture that was taken. He looked like he was on something. So that's why the city settled so fast. But at the same time, they put in them stipulations to where, hey, reform got to be done. And the Louisville police, and also they got to have their body cameras on anytime they interact with the public. That's a law that's passing. So that's a good thing, man. They can't get away with no bullshit. Say something that didn't happen. The cop that beat up the young man, let me see. I know I got his name. Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, I don't got his name. I just know he was from Clayton County. If y'all saw that, he got beaten in front of his kids. Just for not showing his ID. That was some fucked up shit. Cop punching him in the face. Now that cop got fired though. But it's like, man, they so quick to do something like that to us, man. But they won't do it to a white person. And that's all we want, man. We want the same, we want that same hospitality, that same thing, man. Because we only can beat them on policy and law. Change must happen. Also, our chief of police is Cincinnati old Chief James Craig, doing as good a job. Oh man, damn, man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, cause Cincinnati, especially over here, and I hear gunshots every other night, at least every other night. I hear some gunshots over here, and I don't live in the hood. I live like down the street from the hood, and it still ain't real hood. It's decent area, but it's high crime. That's where the youngest hang out, and do whatever they do. So it's right up the street from here. You go a block up, man, you in a war zone. You're in the war zone, but shit, when I walk through there, I'm respected as an OG because I am around these parts. Motherfuckers know who I am. You know what I'm saying? They know what I'm about. And I get that respect as an OG. You know what I'm saying? Just ask my son about strictly business. You know what I'm saying? He called me an OG. That's what I am. That's how I carry myself. You know. But anyway, let's get back into this news, man. Uh, a top ranking official at the HHS says in a video on Facebook, Trump opponents are being trained for an armed insurrection. And if Trump doesn't stand down, there will be an uprising. And if you have guns, buy ammo because it's going to be hard to get it. This is the communications official for the HHS saying, putting out a false narrative that left-wing militia is being trained to overthrow Trump if he don't stand down if from the presidency. Now, if you don't stand down, because see, that means you lost and you say you ain't going. You wrong. You wrong right there. And the army has already said if he lose and he don't want to go, then they gonna make him go. Trump don't want to go because he know once he do go, he getting arrested. Period. Point blank. Period. Once he do get voted out, it's over. Him, Melania, all the motherfuckers, get your motherfucking ass in that cell, nigga, right now, and take this motherfucker to pay off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Orange motherfucker. Get this shit off your head, fat ass nigga. I wish I could motherfuckers just open palms, slap the shit out of Trump, man. This one time, man. This one time, man. I might give up a left testicle, man, to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't having no more kids anyway. Take this left nut, let me slap it across the face one time. You know what I'm saying? That shit be funny as hell, nigga. Slap that toupee be facing backwards and shit. Man, that shit'll be hilarious, bro. Oh man, for real, bro. Um, Also, this top official, um, this top official is pushing the CDC to change their reports, which is the Center for Disease Control. It's pushing them to change their reports in favor of Donald Trump so that it highlights Donald Trump and in a good light, before this election. They don't want no negative shit being said that can come back on Trump. No negative shit. So he's pushing the CDC to do his bidding and not put out no real reports about what's really happening to people with this COVID shit. This COVID shit is real, man. My wife is a nurse and she see it all the time. She just told me about a dude yesterday, man, that's on oxygen. And this dude, he has to have his oxygen tank on an 8 when he gets up and moves around to do anything. An 8. She told me old people with respiratory problems, they be having their stuff on like a 3 or 4 at maximum. Some of them are 2. And she said she didn't even know they made tanks that go up to 8. His go all the way up to 10. From 1 to 10. Because his lungs is so fucked up from that COVID, man. His wife was like, hey, he said, man, give me my mask. That's what he said. He said, give me my mask. And his wife was like, well, you don't really need a mask. She got a mask on. He said, man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I just been through? You know what I just been through? He had a trach in his throat. He was on life support. You know what I'm saying? This COVID is affecting our people disproportionately. That's why we should be worried about it, man. It's affecting our people. It's knocking our people out. Out of that 190,000, we might make up 100,000 of them people. But we only make up like 13% of the population in this country. So we putting in over half of the deaths of the COVID. That affects us, bro. That can affect you if it hasn't already. That can be your kids. That can be you. That can be your wife. You watch. Well, you don't even get to watch them die. You don't even get to say goodbye. They say goodbye in the room by their motherfucking self, man. You can't hold their hand. You can't talk to them. You can't say shit. That's deep, man. I don't want to die like that. Do y'all? I don't want to die like that, bro. Cuz was absolutely right when he said this right here. We got to change the policy and laws, man. The only way we can do that is by doing what we're doing and sticking at it with the protests. The protests are sinking in. Motherfuckers, yeah, they getting tired of it, yes. And good they're getting tired of it. Now do something about it, motherfucker. Make it go away. Nobody's safe this election year, man. I hope they get Mitch McConnell out, man. I hate that motherfucking Jim Jordan. I hate that motherfucker that represents Ohio, man. I hate that motherfucker. I don't like him, man. He's a straight up racist, man. Ohio is a Trump fucking state. I hate that, man. Cincinnati is diverse, but Ohio in a whole, it's a lot of rural areas and stuff where you don't want to be caught at night. Even with your thing on you, you don't want to be caught out at night. You see what my homie Andrew Charles said. He said minor traffic stops should not turn into background checks and searches. Just write the ticket and move on. Facts. Facts, Andrew Charles. Not only that, but the dude who they asked for the license, and stuff, he wasn't even driving. He was a passenger in a Uber. In a fucking Uber. What you need my license for, bro? What you need my ID for? Now, granted, the dude had warrants, but they didn't know that. That's probably why they checked him. Because 9 out of 10 times, if he black, he got a warrant or something. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10. I would be the 10th time because I don't have no warrants, but still, you know, that's just bullshit, man. And that turned into a fucking beat down for him on camera, punching him in his face, punching him in his ribs, choked him and sat on him. He said I couldn't breathe several times till he passed out. Some bullshit. They trying to get it cracking, man. It seems like, man, but I hope it don't come down to that, man. I really don't. Man. See, my boy Andrew Charles again said no U.S. president will ever serve a day in jail. That's not true. It's not true, Andrew Charles. Trump can, hey, he can probably quite possibly go to prison. They got too much stuff on him, bro. They got taxes and all types of frauds and you know what I'm saying? All types of stuff like that on Trump. And he know it. Why you think they've been fighting for all these months, bro, to get his tax returns in the courts? And then bogus ass Barr, he fires the prosecutors that's investigating. Just some outright fucking dirty shit right in front of our face. Like, fuck it. What y'all gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I could be dirty. I don't give a fuck. What y'all gonna do about it? And get away with it so far. I guess because Trump's still in there. If Trump get voted out, Barr ass probably go to prison too for the outright obstructions that he has done. He'll never work a job like that again at the very least. But I disagree with that statement, Andrew Charles. Trump will go to prison unless he stepped down before the election and Pence gives him a pardon from all future charges. That's the only way he won't go to prison. Other than that, he's going to prison. I believe. But let's see. It's gonna be interesting to see, man. My cousin said that's some funny ass shit. Get your ass out, bitch. Hell yeah. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking around, man. Shit, get your motherfucking ass up out of here. Get your ass out of here, man. Hey, that global warming, bro, is real. That global warming is a motherfucker, man. They got like 4 hurricanes out at sea. Another one about to touch down. Just after a week ago, 2 touchdowns in the same damn areas. Hurricanes hitting the coast is back to back. This shit ain't like it was when we was little. I don't know about y'all, but in Cincinnati, it fucking snows. I remember snow being so fucking high next door on that hill. It was a drift off of the hill. You know what I'm saying? You could jump in the shit and shit was like waist high. Man, it's been fucking like, I don't know, 7 years at least since I seen a winter like that. Last couple winters, it might have snowed a little bit, a couple times. And y'all don't think that shit weird? It's fucking snowing in the desert and shit. That shit is weird, bro. And that global warming is real. That shit could take us out of here. They say if we don't change course within the next 5 to 10 years, it's gonna be too late. Too late for your kids. Too late for their kids. That's some selfish shit to just fucking get your riches now and destroy the planet and say fuck your kids' future and their kids' future. Fuck it if they ain't got a planet to live on. Fuck it. We got to fucking change this fucking global warming shit, man. Look at all these wildfires, man. It's like right now, it's like 4, 5 different major wildfires going on right now. Wildfires burning up the rainforest and stuff. And do y'all know each tree puts out enough oxygen to supply 10 people? Each tree. Imagine how many trees just got destroyed. Imagine about how much less oxygen that we got to breathe in. These rainforests and stuff directly affect us, and that not in an indirect way. Let me rephrase that: indirectly affect us. So, let's say like the gray wolf for example. Say if all the gray wolves was eliminated, okay, then you ain't got that gray wolf to come in and shit in a certain spot, and that spot fertilizes the ground and turns into a flower, and that flower is pollinated by a bee, and that bee takes that pollen to another plant or flower that's far away and pollinates that, and then bees stop at that plant and take them further, and that's just one way that indirectly affects us. I forgot who it was that said that if all the bees disappear, then humankind disappears. If all the bees is wiped out, then we wiped out. That's how important bees is to us. And bees are disappearing. I don't know if y'all know or not, but they are disappearing. Why you think they're trying to make robot bees and shit to pollinate the plants? They trying to make that right now. They're in the process of it. Who would spend millions or billions of dollars to try to formulate something like that? They not doing it to sell them. They doing that shit to do the job of the natural bees. That's not being done. Let me play. Let me see if I got it on here. I'm pretty sure I do. What Trump said earlier about climate change. When the people of California got together and tried to, talk some sense into him.
We saw that on absolute full display today. Couldn't come up with a better tableau than this. Trump's event in California, which has been devastated by forest fires.
We want to work with you to really recognize the changing climate and what it means to our forests and actually work together with that science. That science is going to be key, because if we ignore that science and sort of put our head in the sand and think it's all about vegetation management, we're not going to succeed together protecting Californians.
Okay. It'll start getting cooler.
You
just watch.
I wish science agreed with you.
Well, I don't think science knows, actually.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? This motherfucker just said he don't think science knows, actually. So this motherfucker know more than the scientists too now. He know more than the generals about war. He know more than the generals do. Now he know more than the scientists do about climate change. They sitting here pleading with this guy. And this guy says, it'll get cooler. No motherfucking shit, Sherlock. Of course it's gonna get cooler, motherfucker. You know winter coming. That ain't got shit to do with climate change, dumbass nigga. Dumbass nigga. They ain't got shit to do with no fucking climate change, man. We got fucking hurricanes on the way, flooding the coasts and shit. And then on the other coast, we got fucking fires. They showed an aerial shot of California. Before the fires, it was clear, and then after the fires, you can't even see the fucking state from space due to the smoke from the wildfires. You can't fucking see the state. Damn. That's deep, man. Right now, I think they said like 3 million acres have been burned. 3 million acres. 1 acre is 1 mile, about 1 mile square. So 1 square mile is an acre or something like that, or maybe 2.5. I don't know. But 3 million acres have been burned. Hundreds of thousands of homes and businesses gone. And if you ain't have fire protection, you just lost everything. And the economy's fucked up. And this motherfucker say, it'll get cooler. Your president, ladies and gentlemen. Your motherfucking president. You ain't mine. That motherfucker ain't mine, for sure, man. Let me play something else that I got for you.
Whether Tatiana was home at the time.
You know if anyone is inside?
Hold on.
The dispatcher immediately sent officers to her home. This body cam video shows the moment the encounter turns deadly. The responding officer is not heard identifying himself as he approaches Jefferson's bedroom window and begins shouting commands.
Put your hands up! Show me your hands!
Within moments, he fires 1 deadly shot through the window.
This is less than a second. I had an expert slow it down. It's 0.6 seconds between the command and the shot. There was no time for them to perceive a threat from a weapon. There was no time for her to respond. It was reckless, deadly behavior.
According to her family, Tatiana was playing video games with her nephew when that shot was fired. Now the neighbor who made that welfare call is speaking out.
When I made that non-emergency call, I did say it was a burglary. There's people are fighting across the street. I did say there's a drug. I didn't say anything that would make them think they needed to have a gun. All they needed to do was knock on the door and ring the doorbell.
The case now igniting a public outcry.
What the officer observed and why he did not announce police will be addressed as the investigation continues.
And the officer who fired that shot is expected to speak with investigators about the shooting later today. And family members say Jefferson was a pre-med graduate from Xavier University in Louisiana, and she had returned home to take care of her sick mother. Robin.
Man.
Over some
Senseless lost a
for
life,
taking
man.
reckless and selfish actions that are putting countless lives.
Senseless. And in the meanwhile, this what your president doing.
For taking reckless and selfish actions that are putting countless lives in danger, adding as usual, he doesn't believe the rules apply to him. And joining me now is Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak. It's good to have you, Governor. Governor, let me just start on just the legality of the gathering. I mean, was it a violation of state law to have that gathering?
Absolutely. It was a violation of our directives on numerous counts, but he doesn't think the laws apply to him either. They only apply to everybody else. He thinks that there's a footnote that says does not apply to Donald J. Trump. It's absolutely ridiculous. His ego and arrogance get ahead of him, and he's concerned that he's not worried about anybody else. He's not in jeopardy, but however many, 3,000-4,000 people that are there are, and they're going to take it home to their grandparents and their kids and nursing homes and the veterans home. And he's not concerned about any of those people. He's just concerned that, he's going to have his little party.
Are you concerned? I mean, what is it?
This is a fucking governor. Salute P Boxing. Hey, salute family, man. Thank you for following through to the Chop Shop, man. Appreciate you stepping through, Hey, take your hat out, man. Hey, y'all smash that like button for me, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up one time, man. I appreciate y'all greatly, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you can support, man. If you can't, it don't matter, man. We just here to chop it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what you feel and feel what you do. You feel me? That's my quote for the day. Look, but this is a fucking governor talking about the president of the United States. He just won his little party. He had a gathering of 3,000 people in a place that has a fucking restriction on gatherings in the area that has a restriction on gatherings. You no more than like 12 people or some shit like that. You go to fucking jail or you get a fine and hear the president go saying, hey man, fuck what your governor said, fuck the rules. I'm just gonna do what I want to do and have a gathering with over 3,000 people at it. Them 3,000 people, you know, if there's any asymptomatic people in there, it might be 100, 200, might be 1,000. Spread that shit. And here we go again, another spike. They've already shown that you can be reinfected with COVID. So you ain't safe because you had it before. It's a person that had that COVID twice in 1 month, I believe. You ain't safe if you had that. The antibodies dissipate. And as they dissipate, then you're more susceptible to catching it again. And if you got any damage already from catching it, if you catch it again, it might take you up out of it. This as the brother, Mr. King Palmer, man. This shit took his mom and his dad. That's fucked up, man. When we had a president that knew how dangerous the shit was and just played the shit down, that shit ain't right, man. And motherfuckers should be up in arms about that too, because it's affecting black people more than anybody, man. This is affecting us too, man. We can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. We can deal with these police issues and deal with this COVID crisis at the same time. We got to, bro. This is a way to decrease our population, man, legally. For real. Think about that shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't slip on this COVID shit, man. This shit is deadly, man. The White F says Trump must go. Take your ass to your homeboy house. Vladimir Putin in Russia. Facts. Get your motherfucking ass back to your homeboy Vlad. Vlad playing your ass like a puppet, man. Fat bitch. Talking about Trump too, man. He's a fat bitch, man. I tell him that shit to his motherfucking face, nigga. Fuck you and your Secret Service, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But these fights is drawing closer. And I can't wait to see, don't forget, Jamel versus Rosario. And Jamal versus Derevchenko coming up. And it's going to be a hell of a fight, man. If y'all get a chance, man, y'all want to watch a master with that shit, man, go and watch. I suggest you watch Marvin Hagler. The great Marvelous Marvin Hagler. I didn't know that he legally changed his name to Marvelous, his first name, because they refused to announce him as Marvelous Marvin Hagler on the network that he was on. So he legally changed his first name to Marvelous. So they had to announce him as Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Did y'all know that? That's just a little tidbit for you, man, if you ain't know. You feel me? Marvin Hagler, man, was a great fighter, man. I love to watch his fights because he was, well, he get in there and put his man out. It's one special on him that I watched, Marvin Hagler, that was real good, man. I'm gonna try to put the link in the chat real quick for y'all. See if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about one other thing too before we go. I want to get y'all thoughts on it. Hold on. look for this Hagler. Okay, let me throw this in the chat real quick. Okay, let me throw this in the chat real quick. Yeah, y'all check that shit out right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit live right there, bro. Check that shit out. Hey, you won't be disappointed, man. Action packed all the way through, bro. And a work of art. God damn, man. I ain't even realize Marvelous Marvin Hagler was that cold, bro. That motherfucker was a beast, man. Supreme Beast Boxer Talk. Salute, family. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you, blessing me and gracing me with your presence, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Welcome, bro. Unfortunately, I'm about to end the show. But before I get out of here, I told y'all I had one more topic that I wanted to address. Supreme Beast Boxing, that link I just put in there, that's for the special that they did on Marvelous Marvin Hagler, man. If you're interested and you want to see some bang up shit, man, check that out right there, man. That shit, it go hard, man. Marvelous Marvin was a bad boy, man. For real. Real. His punch placement and his power was unreal, bro. But I want to talk about this dude, Javion Hatchett. If y'all don't know, they trying to connect him with the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah. Play that Supreme Beast, man. You're gonna be highly entertained, bro. And the way it was done was so beautiful, man. I want to do one like that. I want to pick a fighter and actually chop up some footage, man, put some music behind it with some narration and put that out, man, like that, man. They do that so cold, man. It's a beautiful thing to watch. But this dude, Javion Hatchett, he woke up one day fed up with what was going on between black and white people. And he took it upon himself. He said, I'm going to go out and kill me a white person today. And he took a knife and he stabbed some random white dude just doing his job, working at AutoZone. Tried to kill him. You know, he didn't kill a man, but when he got locked up, they put him in a cell with another white dude. And he wound up beating that white dude to death. Earlier, somebody mentioned this guy, on Trill and said, we would be proud to see it. And I'm not, man. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't know what that make me, bro. I don't know, if that make me weak or whatever. But I promise you, man, I'll go to bat for my people, man. I will fight for my people. I won't just stand by and watch a brother get killed. I won't do it, man. If I get killed, I promise you that. That's on my kids. But I just don't believe in going and stabbing up somebody just random. I'm sorry, man. I don't believe in that, man. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not on that type of time, bro. Just going and stabbing up somebody random, man. That shit, I don't know, bro. Go get the motherfucker who you know doing some dirt. That's what I say. That's what really make you brave, in my opinion. Go get these. It's plenty of them. The Proud Boys, they got a whole group. They out there for you. If you want to go stab a motherfucker up, stab one of them up. Then you'll have my respect. Then I'll be like, you did something. Because you ain't got the motherfuckers that's putting that shit out there. So they got what they put out there in return. Do that. Then you got my respect. You don't get my respect for going out and fucking stabbing up some random motherfucker. You might have picked the weakest motherfucker that you saw to try to stab up. You don't get no points off of that shit. Not with me. I'm not prejudiced, man. I'm not. I love my people, but I'm not prejudiced, man. That's just not me, man. I got people in my life that's white that's done treated me better than a whole lot of brothers have. And I refuse to be one of them people that just, want to see harm done to random white people. You got white people out here, bro, in the Black Lives Matter movement marching. So one of them deserve to be stabbed up too? They're out here marching for our rights and marching for us to fucking live equally. They deserve to be stabbed up too? Like I said, our brother Meredith Campbell, he deserved to be killed too. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, man. It's just my opinion. And I hope, I'm not looked at as being weak because I got a difference of opinion. Look, this is the end of my show, man. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all extra 5, 6 minutes of my time, 7 minutes of my time, and I appreciate all of y'all time. I appreciate all of y'all stopping through, hollering at your boy, man. And it's a beautiful thing. Continue to support me, and I will continue to support y'all. All of y'all, man. I remember. I'll never forget. I'll never forget, man. I'll never forget what people do for me. I'll never forget when people show me realness, man. Hey, I love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe tonight. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, every weeknight. Chop Shop, Volume 7. I'm out. Peace.